Breaking on Sunrise. Police reform approved in the Minnesota House overnight. It now heads to the Republican-controlled Senate, where it faces an uphill battle. We take a closer look as the seconds tick down on today's deadline to get a deal done.
It is Juneteenth, and many major companies are observing the holiday for the first time. I'm live at the place that prompted so much change, with a list of Juneteenth celebrations happening throughout the metro.
Plus, it's the most talked about story on our KARE 11 Facebook page. The Minnesota Zoo now offering a drive-in experience. We break down how to work.
And as states see another surge in COVID cases, we look into the riskiest activities experts say you should avoid.
Plenty of outdoor plans for Dad this weekend, but you're going to have to dodge a couple rounds of showers and thunderstorms. We'll time them out.
It's Friday, June 19th. KARE 11 Sunrise starts now. Good morning. Happy Friday, Sunrisers. Father's Day is this Sunday. Don't forget. So this morning, we want to give you a chance to celebrate Dad a bit early. Post a picture and tell us a little bit about what makes your dad so awesome. Just remember to use the hashtag Sunrisers, of course, and we'll share your comments a little later on in the show.
Right now, though, let's take a look outside downtown Minneapolis. What you can't see there is the wet roads after a night of heavy rain in parts of the metro. Ellery's taking a look at traffic. Laura's got weather. How did you guys sleep last night? Laura, some big booms where I was.
Yeah, I had a little 5-year-old that kept coming out, but just talking, there's a party. They're having a party and listening to Taylor Swift. That's how we explain what's going on. But it did come down as far as the rain, 1.37 inches officially for us. The little red you see over just to the northeast of Marshall, 3 inches reported in Granite Falls, Minnesota. Now, what we have lingering from that this morning is a little bit of some fog, especially where the skies have started to clear and temperatures are a little cooler. Wilmer right now is an especially foggy area. Meanwhile, here in the metro, still a few lingering sprinkles southeast, and that goes down into southeastern Minnesota, across into Wisconsin as well. But generally, we'll see clearing today, highs in the upper 70s to low 80s.
All right, thanks, Laura. Let's take a look at your sunrise drive at the top of the hour here at 6 o'clock. 494 at Highway 7 in the West Metro. Traffic moving along nicely there, and no crashes or slowdowns to talk about at this time across the metro.
Breaking news overnight, the Minnesota House passing a major bill on police reform. The decision now puts pressure on the Senate, who's taking up the bill today as the special session comes to a close. The Minnesota Police Accountability Act passed 72 to 59. This was originally 3 main bills, but the House changed the language, making it into one massive reform bill. It includes things like banning chokeholds and warrior-style training, reforming accountability measures, and updating public safety culture, giving officers more access to trainings and reviews. The Republican-controlled Senate is expected to debate the bill today. It's a far cry from the plan they passed earlier this week. Now, we'll have a crew keeping a close eye on the Capitol today. Watch for updates on the KARE 11 app.
And this all comes on an important date in American history. Today is Juneteenth, which marks the day slaves in Galveston, Texas finally learned they were free, even though slavery ended about 2.5 years earlier. Kaya Edwards is tracking the celebrations happening throughout the metro. Good morning, Kaya.
Hi, good morning, Gia. We are on 38th in Chicago, the George Floyd Memorial site. And, I remember covering Juneteenth last year and seeing only a few events scheduled online. This year, though, we are in the middle of a movement, and that is obviously prompted by George Floyd's death, and there are a lot of celebrations on deck. So take a look here at the list. There is the Juneteenth Community Festival and Rally for Justice. That starts at noon on Cub on West Broadway. There's free food. There's an essential items giveaway. If you're interested in volunteering or donating items, just arrive between 9 and 11 o'clock this morning. There's also the Unite and Rebuild MSP event, which is serving as a donation drive as well. That one starts at 3 o'clock at the Target parking lot on East Lake Street. Also today at 4, there is the Juneteenth Jubilee at Weber Park. That one allows you to take pictures and pick up items while staying in your car. Now, here at the George Floyd Memorial site, there is a Juneteenth and George Floyd Memorial run scheduled. That one's at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, but there are even more celebrations continuing throughout the weekend, and we have them all right now on KARE11.com. Back to you.
Yeah, Kaya, I know some of these popped up kind of last minute, so I'm glad they are. Thank you.
Now here's a look at today's other top stories. Today, flags will be flown at half-staff to honor victims of the coronavirus. Governor Tim Walz made the announcement last month. He's directing all flags at state and federal buildings in Minnesota to be flown at half-staff from sunrise to sunset today. This order will be in place the 19th of every month through 2020. Police are trying to track down a group of men who they say assaulted someone on the University of Minnesota campus and stole their car. It happened around 7:30 last night near Washington Avenue and Huron Boulevard. An alert from the U says this could be connected to another robbery on University Avenue. There have been 4 robberies or attempted robberies around campus in the last 3 days.
CHS Field is back open, well, sort of. The St. Paul Saints are getting ready to play a modified season starting July 3rd, but it'll be in Sioux Falls. Meanwhile, back at home, fans can still come out to the ballpark to enjoy some food. They've opened a pop-up cafe that's open daily from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you want to come out here, you need to make a reservation ahead of time. You can do that at saintsbaseball.com.
Shady Oak Beach is reopening today with a few changes. You will not need a pass to enjoy the beach this year, and the beach will not be staffed by a lifeguard, so swim at your own risk. The docks, high dive, concessions, and rentals will all remain closed, but the playground, swimming area, and portable toilets will be available. Of course, if you choose to go out, Shady Oak Beach says social distancing rules are mandatory.
Well, we've got an important note to tell you about when it comes to the coronavirus number. So take a look at this chart. The new cases around 380 yesterday. Those are the blue bars right here. That is good because it's still low compared to what it was, say, like in May right here. You can see it all the way up there near 800. And what we want you to keep an eye on, though, is that 2-week average. That's the dotted line right here. It's trending downward since the end of May, but at least for yesterday, it appears to be plateauing. So it's been more than 2 weeks since bars, restaurants, and salons were able to open back up with some restrictions. There have been many protests in the wake of George Floyd's death, and that's why we've been watching that average since then and careful not to say that we are over this virus.
All right, now to our digital dive and a story that has been talked about all week on our KARE 11 Facebook page. The Minnesota Zoo announcing that it is in so much financial trouble that it may have to close. Well, now we have an update because the zoo says it's going to partially reopen and offer a drive-through experience to try to raise some money. So the attraction is you'll drive through Beasley Boulevard, and this is the map of where you'll go to see things like llamas, camels, bison, and pronghorn, among many others. The zoo says the drive takes about 20 to 30 minutes and kids will get an interactive booklet to follow along. The drive-through begins next Wednesday and runs through July 5th, and it'll be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The cost is $25 for members and $50 for non-members, and you can buy tickets starting today. Now, the zoo has been closed for 3 months because of coronavirus. It's also had to lay off 48 people. Earlier in the week, Governor Walz revealed that the zoo needs $6 million just to reopen its doors, otherwise it'll close. Now, because it's a state agency, it's asking for lawmakers to approve that funding, but it has yet to get full approval. And zoo officials say the cost to stay closed is almost just as high as the cost to stay open because of how expensive it is to take care of those animals. Now, they say that they need this funding, the $6 million, by the end of the month because that's when they're going to run out of their reserve funding. So it'll be interesting to see if a lot of people go to this drive-through an event and if they can get the money that they need in time.
Yeah, I think with the response that we've seen to this story, I think a lot of people are interested in keeping the zoo open. So yeah, let's see how many people actually show up and drive those kiddos around. Ellery, thanks. Laura, let's get to you with our One Thing weather.
Well, the one thing we need to know, of course, is the weekend forecast. And the bottom line is, yes, showers and thunderstorms return. But if you want to have some outdoor time, get it in today and then again Sunday morning, because those are our dry periods interrupted by some rain in between.
All right, taking a look at your Sunrise Drive, looking at 35E headed northbound at Larpenteur Avenue. Not too busy out on the roads across the metro right now, so that's some good news. No crashes or slowdowns to report either.
Well, in honor of the record store's 52nd anniversary, the Electric Fetus is inviting you to shop for a cause. You can sign up for a slot to shop inside the Electric Fetus this Sunday and get 20% off too. And all you have to do is make a $25 donation to one of the selected charities. The famous Minneapolis music store is seeing better than expected sales since reopening, and its owners wanted to do something to benefit others, including those eager shoppers.
We're seeing that, people are just thirsty for that community vibe again, to get what, they haven't been able to come do in the last 2.5, 3 months. And really that's just being out and about, browsing shelves and flipping through records, and the smell of the store and the creaks of the floor, and taking in all those senses that you just can't get at a home experience and being on lockdown.
Yeah, there are additional perks that come with the shopping event, including more deals from local businesses. Just head on over to KARE11.com for links to the shopping slots and a list of charities. And yeah, Chris, I'm glad you mentioned the smell and also the creaks of the floors, because it is so true. You cannot sneak up on anyone in that store.
You can't. What was the last vinyl you bought?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Really?
I have to think about it. Let me think about it.
I thought you were in there like every weekend.
Oh, well, not since quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but probably something online. I want to say maybe it was a Cold War Kids or something.
Oh, way more recent than me.
Yeah.
I got to go back to like 1989. I think it was Fine Young Cannibals or something like that. Well, 6:11 right now. More employers are recognizing Juneteenth as a company holiday. We'll take a closer look at this big change happening nationwide.
Plus, Juneteenth has special meaning right here at home. A deep look into the historic day's meaning in Minnesota.
Then coronavirus fears remain as states across the nation open up. After the break, hear what experts say puts you at risk for catching COVID-19.